surface is always the skin, like my work is, I make associations with my work to the body. And so the skin or the surface is always where people have put meaning. And so I want to put the meaning behind the surface or beyond the surface. With the translucency, it looks a bit like a window. People say, oh, it's a bit like a window. You can see what it is. You can see the frame, you can see all the parts of the painting. It's about the space inside the painting. So usually like the presence is, or the action is on the surface at the front, and so I'm actually using the painting as a vessel or as a container. So the paint goes in and I mix the paint by shaking it or moving it or tipping it, and then the paint falls with gravity depending on how I hang it, where it falls. So I'm playing with the idea of the space within, not the actual objects itself, but the space within the painting. It's like a pot has the pot, it's the pot plus the space inside the pot becomes the pot. So I'm playing with those, the negative spaces within the painting to create ideas of wholeness for the body, or to give a feeling or a suggestion of activity behind the skin or behind the surface. I chose silk because it's really fine and delicate and refined, and it has all these connotations of being very kind of, expensive, and then I'm kind of juxtaposing that with big kind of globules of paint and unmixed washes, and putting them inside the painting and holding the painting and tipping it or shaking it or making it an active movement, so that becomes an integral part of me and an expression of, I suppose, my physicality, I suppose. So with the body, I suppose the silk is the skin, and then the paint, I make associations with the abject in the body. So because we always want to fix our body and make it clean and with edges, shiny edges, make them beautiful. Especially for women, I think there's a really big emphasis put on being seen, and I suppose that has references as a window to the gaze, idea of our body being a continual, moving, fluid process, and not necessarily a fixed subject or a fixed subject.